My reign officially started. I'm working so I
need to finish this appointment. She wants to sell at $460, but it came in at $420, and the buyers don't want to pay the $40K difference, so she dropped her other agent.
What kind of buyer was it? FHA, conventional?
It was a FHA. She had a cash buyer that wanted to buy for $400. I'm looking at $440 to $460, so I'm not sure why it came in at $420.
But the catch is now that that appraisal is attached to that house.
That's
and it never got contested.
It never got contested.
She might have to wait for 6 months out.
That's what we were talking about. Like maybe she should wait towards the end of the year, see where it's at. She's refusing to come below $460. I was trying to talk her maybe to $440 if we could get the appraisal.
What is she trying to do? Buy something else?
She's trying to build. Okay, this is her house.
And they didn't contest that? That house looked like this house.
That's what I thought. That's why I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I asked her, I was like, did your other agent, you know, what did she say? She was just like, that's the best you can do. I'm like, let's have a conversation because
type of financing, VA.
Golly.
And so her mortgage probably isn't $3,000. Her mortgage is probably like $1,500.
Okay. I think she's been in the house like 20 years.
Yeah, it's probably like $1,500.
Okay. Either way, still.
But we're still at $450.
Right. It appraised at $420. Okay. It's either that or she waited out.
And see what happens, but that's a gamble because with the way that the market is moving and the rates going up, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Because maybe if you break it down to her that way, even if it's not the number she wanted.
Want you, Tiffany?
even if it's not the number that she wanted, it's like, at least it makes sense.
Right, right. And
like
she
if she
understands
would have told me that, I wouldn't have walked away from the previous offer. Like
right.
something like that.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Because the camera was on.
Yeah, that's right. 50 million, that's it.
Yeah, commitment needed ways out. Was rarely invested. The lonely drives and afford escape turn to therapy sessions. A lot of breakdowns. My engine light on. Should have had the oil change. Burning out, submerging new.
Okay, perfect. So what I would say is our first thing, because I don't want you to have a hiccup like last time, is I would want you to talk to a lender so they can send your file to underwriting and make sure that all of your disputes have been settled. Does that make sense? Because what'll happen is when it goes to underwriting, if the dispute is still in dispute status, then the lender is going to ask you to remove the dispute. Well, it's so far in advance, I would want to get an idea of, let's start a search. So let me put you on a drip campaign. And when I say drip campaign, I'm going to send you houses. Kind of like what you get from Zillow every time a house comes on the market in the area that you're interested in. But this allows me to communicate with you better. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start with that list, and then I'm going to put a reminder in my calendar to give you a call next week to put you in touch with the lender. Thank you. Bye.
So was that a Zillow call?
No, somebody who found me on Instagram. She said she's been watching our business page, and she was like, I don't know who I called, but I was trying to reach Dorsey Sales, and that's where I was like, that's me. So, yeah.